Today on the FluentJoy Podcast, we're talking about getting older, the gray hairs, the slower recovery.
The strange and wonderful joy of going to bed early. And we're not ashamed.
Nobody tells you what you actually gain as you get older. We're going to talk about that today.
Plus the things that are genuinely harder. Because we're being honest in this podcast.
I'm Camila, and this is the FluentJoy Podcast. Welcome. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the FluentJoy Podcast. I'm Camila.
And I'm John. And today we are talking about something that nobody can escape.
Getting older.
The gray hairs, the slower recovery, the strange joy of going to bed early.
The strange joy of going to bed early is very real.
Very real, and I refuse to be embarrassed about it.
As you shouldn't be. Okay, John, how old are you?
34.
Ancient.
Thank you, Camila. Very kind.
I'm 32, so we're in similar territory.
The territory where you start noticing things you didn't notice before.
Like what?
Like recovering from a bad night's sleep takes 2 days now.
2 days, minimum.
When I was 22, I could sleep 4 hours and be fine.
When I was 22, I didn't even think about sleep.
Sleep just happened. You didn't have to manage it.
Now I manage my sleep like a project.
I have a bedtime routine. I'm not ashamed.
Neither am I. Mine involves tea and absolutely no screens.
Very responsible.
Very boring and very responsible.
But here's the thing. I actually like myself more at 34 than I did at 22.
Yes, that's the part nobody tells you.
What do you mean?
When you're young, everyone talks about getting older like it's only loss. You lose your youth. You lose your energy. You lose your skin.
You lose your skin.
You know what I mean. The tightness of it.
I do know what you mean.
But nobody talks about what you gain.
What do you think you've gained?
Confidence. Real confidence. Not the performed confidence of your 20s.
There's a difference.
A big difference. In your 20s, you perform confidence because you're not sure who you are.
And then at some point, you stop performing and you just are.
Yes. I stopped caring about certain things and it felt like putting down a heavy bag.
What kind of things?
What other people think about my choices. Whether I fit in. Whether I'm doing it right.
Yes, that's exactly it.
I spent so much energy in my 20s worrying about what I looked like from the outside.
And now?
And now, I'm mostly just living from the inside.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
What about you? What have you gained?
Clarity. I know what I want now in a way I didn't at 22. Back then, everything felt like an option, and that was exciting, but also exhausting.
Too many options.
Too many. You could be anything, go anywhere, choose anyone, and instead of being freeing, it was overwhelming.
The paradox of choice.
Exactly. Now I know what I value, what I don't, who I want around me.
Who you don't want around you.
Who I absolutely do not want around me.
That becomes very clear with age.
Very clear and very important.
I also think your relationship with your body changes.
How so?
When I was younger, I was critical of my body in a way that exhausted me. Always comparing, always finding something wrong.
And now?
Now I'm more grateful. It carries me around every day. It does so much.
That's a real shift.
It is. I think of my body more as a companion now, less as an appearance.
I've had something similar, especially after I started exercising regularly.
What changed?
I started caring about what it could do rather than what it looked like. Can I run further than last month? Can I lift more?
Function over appearance.
Function over appearance, and that's much more satisfying.
Because you're always making progress rather than always falling short.
Exactly. Appearance has no finish line. Fitness has benchmarks.
That's very wise, John.
I have my moments.
You do. Okay, what about the things that are genuinely harder?
Oh, there are things that are harder.
We shouldn't just pretend it's all wonderful.
No, that would be dishonest.
What's harder for you?
Time. The sense of time speeding up.
Yes.
When I was a kid, a summer felt endless. A year was enormous. Now, a year goes past and I think, wait, what happened?
I know exactly what you mean.
And there's something slightly alarming about it.
It makes you want to be more intentional.
Very intentional. Because you start to feel that time is actually finite.
Not just intellectually. You feel it.
In your 20s, you know time is finite, but you don't feel it yet.
And then one day, you feel it. And it changes things.
It changes what you spend your time on, who you spend it with.
It's clarifying, even if it's a little frightening at first.
What else is harder for you?
Keeping up. The world moves so fast now.
New technology every 5 minutes.
I genuinely do not know what half the apps are anymore.
Neither do I, and I've made peace with that.
Have you really?
Mostly. I have a 15-year-old nephew who looks at me with pity sometimes.
The look of pity from teenagers is a rite of passage.
A painful rite of passage.
But there's something good in not needing to be current on everything.
What do you mean?
When you're young, you feel this pressure to know everything, be everywhere, miss nothing.
The fear of missing out.
And as you get older, that fear fades. You become more selective.
You choose your things and you go deep on them rather than wide.
And that's actually richer.
Quality over quantity, in everything.
Experiences, relationships, how you spend a Saturday.
Speaking of Saturdays, I used to feel guilty if I wasn't doing something on a Saturday.
Same.
Like a quiet Saturday was a wasted Saturday.
Now a quiet Saturday is the reward.
The whole week is pointing toward a quiet Saturday.
That is so true and so old, and I love it.
We've completely accepted this about ourselves.
Fully. No shame.
So if you could tell your younger self one thing about getting older, what would it be?
That it gets better. Not easier necessarily, but better. You get more yourself, and that's worth everything.
That's a really good answer. Mine would be to stop rushing.
Say more.
I spent my 20s trying to get to some future version of my life. The job I wanted, the person I wanted to be, the life I wanted to have.
Always arriving somewhere rather than being somewhere.
Exactly. And I wish I'd been more present, more here, more now.
The present is the only place life actually happens.
Yes, everything else is memory or imagination.
I love that.
So, what's our challenge for listeners today?
Leave a comment. Tell us one thing getting older has taught you.
Or one thing you actually like about being the age you are now.
We genuinely want to know. Leave it below.
And if you're young and listening, take notes.
Take very good notes. Thank you for listening to the FluentJoy Podcast.
We'll see you in the next one.